Right, we always love boxes from the US, especially from my good old mate Bob. This speaker came in today from a good mate of mine over in New South Wales, which is for the FT1000 lineup, so that can go out the way. And what we want to do, righto, is have a look at what surprises Bob sent us. Now, I know for a fact there'll be a bit of bubble wrap bits and pieces, well, foam styro bits and pieces. He's a bloody good packer, I can tell you. But I will tell you this, I know for a fact there's some Bobcat parts in here apart from also radio bits, so it might not be that exciting for you radio guys just initially, but, oh, there's one. Now, let me just get these out, might be easier. Okay, so I thought it was easier to unpack this, and I'll tell you what, very clean. It's the Motorola 40-channel sideband, the CB555, and with it comes this is back when they used to use the original Motorola mics and everything with them, with my toaster behind. Jeez. And mate of mine, Peter Newman's done a fair bit of work to these, and you really have to have a lot of patience, judging by what Pete's been informing me of. They are a bit of a nightmare to work on as far as the actual chassis itself. The way it's built around each other can be a little bit of a nightmare. But, geez, I'll tell you what, beautiful day outside. I'm just looking out the kitchen window. By the way, I'm using the kitchen again, guys, so don't mind my filthy kitchen. But, geez, is that it? I just drove in after having a crown put on my tooth, and I looked at that view and I thought, geez, apart from the antenna sitting on top of that shed. But anyway, okay, back to CB radios. So, yep, 40 channel clicker. We'll get the thing fired up and give it a bit of a run. Another one in the box. Actually, I was expecting another CB555, so I have to get on to Bob, find out what happened to the other one, but could be just sitting at his place still. But we had a parts radio as well. But this CB Phone 40, you know me, I love things with handsets and bits and pieces on them, and I had to buy it. Bob said to me at the time, "What do you want that for?" And I said, "Oh, we're Australian, we can't help it. You know, it's you know, channel selector up and down, etc., etc." But yeah, we'll power these up a bit later. We'll give them a bit of a clean up and see how well they go. But always a bit of fun just to do the box openings. As you can tell, I went shopping today. See all the ridiculously bad food. I'm not allowed to eat much of that anymore, but I sort of thought, well, if I put them there, maybe she'll let me have one. Anyway, yeah, nice. We'll fire them up, see what they do, and just sort of give you a bit of a preview. Oh, and of course, my Bobcat part. Let's just see if it's right. And take a look at that. Okay, for those of you that don't know Bobcat S185s, which includes me because I've been repairing this for too long now. Bob over there in New York State would tell you, he sent me so many parts for this bloody thing, and we're hoping this sensor might actually get it going. We're going to give up if it doesn't. For people that have to get Bobcat bits from overseas, recommend these guys highly. Allskidsteers.com had a really good run of bits and pieces, saved a fortune through them actually, and Bob's been a great help through being able to get them freighted to his place. And of course, little things like this, you know, they want $50 to freight over. We can chuck in a big box like this over here, and of course, you know, $0. Well, not $0, but you know, as you can see, $159 US to bring that box over, which is primarily for those, you know, two radios there. But it is what it is these days with freight. So you guys buying US stuff that people have bought over from the US to Australia, please bear in mind, you know, when they're asking $300 or $400 for a radio, you know, really, you know, the freight has been half of it. It's, well, you know, maybe not half, but certainly, you know, a good quantity of the price sometimes, so fair percentage. Anyway, that's the Motorola CB555. So we'll fire it up and give her a bit of a go and give it a bit of a working demo, hopefully get on air and talk to a few of you on there. All right, the 73s from VK3CM or JDW229 on the old 11 metres. All the best. Cheers.